So in the previous class we were studying about the properties of rational numbers. We have studied the properties of addition. Now we shall study the properties of subtraction. Now the first property is the closure property. Now suppose if a by b and c by d are two rational numbers, then then a by b minus c by d is also a rational number. For example, let me say 5 by 7 minus 2 by 7. If 5 by 7 and 2 by 7 are two rational numbers, then 5 by 7 minus 2 by 7, that is 3 by 7 is also a 3 by 7 is also a rational number. This is the closure property of subtraction. It can be said that the closure property holds for subtraction. Now the property number 2. Property number 2. Property number 2 is the existence of right identity. Existence of right identity. Now now let's you see a by b plus 0 equal to a by b, or 0 plus a by b equal to a by b. Here, if a by b is a rational number and we add this rational number by 0, we get the same number a by b itself. Here 0 is in the suppose you can say 0, this 0 is in the right hand side, in the right side. Now if we take the 0 in the left side, that is in our left hand side, that is 0 plus a by b, still we get the same number a by b. That means it retains its identity. This is in case of addition. Now in case of subtraction, a by b minus 0 equal to a by b. Here if we take this 0 in the right side, that is a by b minus 0, we get the same number. That is its identity is still retained because we are getting the same number a by b itself. But 0 minus a by b, we get minus a by b. In this case the identity is not retained because it is not equal, because we are getting here negative of a by b. So therefore we can say that only the right identity exists for subtraction. Only the right identities exist for subtraction because only the same because the same number is retained only when 0 is taken in the right side. Therefore it is said that only the right identity exists for subtraction. Now in case of commutative property of subtraction, if a by b and c by t are two rational numbers, then the requirement of commutative property is that a by b minus c by d should be equal to c by d minus a by b. So let us see. So let us understand this by taking an example. So I am taking a by b here 2 by 3 and c by d has 1 by 3. Now we are taking only this part, a by b minus c by d equal to 3, 2 minus 1 equal to 1 by 3. Now c by d, we are taking c by d has 1 by 3 minus a by b has 2 by 3. Then 3, 1 minus 2 equal to minus 1 by 3. So here we are getting a by b minus c by d equal to 1 by 3 and c by d minus a by b has minus 1 by 3. That is, this is not equal to this. This means that the commutative property for subtraction is not valid. That is, commutative property for subtraction is not valid. Not subtraction property for subtraction is not valid. Associative property. If a by b and c by d and e by f are three rational numbers, then to fulfill the requirement of associative property, this must be equal to this one. So let us understand this by taking an example. I am taking here a by b has 5 by 7 minus c by d has 4 by 7 and minus e by f has 8 by 7. Here equal to 7, 5 minus 4, 1 minus 8 by 7. This is equal to 7, then 1 minus 8 equal to minus 7 by 7 equal to minus 1. Now in this case, here we are taking 5 by 7 minus c by d is 4 by 7 minus 8 by 7. First we have to solve the numbers between the brackets. Here 5 by 7 minus 4 by 7. Here we are getting 4 minus 8 equal to 5 by 7 minus, how much this one, a 4 minus 8 minus 4 by 7. Here we 5 by 7 plus 4 by 7. Everything 7, 5 plus 4 is equal to 9 by 7. So this one 1 minus 7, 1 minus 8. Thus this one is not equal to this one. It means that the associative property also does not holds good for subtraction. Associative property also does not holds good for subtraction. Now we will try to solve the exercise 1b. Now the first question is answer true or false. The first question is subtraction is commutative for rational numbers. This is false, because as I have said that commutative property does not hold good for subtraction. Now the second is to subtract c by d from a by b, we add the additive inverse of a by b to c by d. Now this should be false. Now let me explain this how. To subtract c by d from a by b, that is to subtract c by d from a by d, this one, it says that we add the additive inverse of a by b to c by d. This sentence is not correct. It should be we add, the correct sentence should be we add the additive inverse of c by d to a by b. This should be the correct sentence, because then only it becomes a by d. That is said that we add additive inverse of c by d to a by b. That is the additive inverse of c by d is minus c by d. Then only it becomes a by b minus c by d. This should be the correct sentence. But here it is written we add the additive inverse of a by b to c by d. So it is false. Now the third is the 0 is its own additive inverse. This is correct. This is true. Now the additive inverse of minus 20, the additive inverse of minus 21 by minus 30 is minus 21 by 30. This is true, because minus 21 by minus 30 and its additive inverse is minus, to the bracket close, minus 21 by 30. This becomes, suppose you can see like this minus cancels, only it remains minus 21 by 30. So minus 21 is the, so minus 21 by 30 is the additive inverse. Now here question number 5. While subtracting 3 or more rational numbers, they can be grouped in any order. Now this sentence is saying about the associative property. Since the associative property does not hold good for subtraction, therefore this sentence should be false. Now question number 2. Add the following rational numbers. Add the following rational numbers. I will show only one example, then you try the others at home. Here we have just this, very simple, we have to just set. Now I am solving question number 2. Minus 11 by 13 and 9 by 13. Since the denominator here is same, 13, so we can directly take the LCM as 13. So we can directly take the denominator as 13. Yeah, minus 11 plus 9 this equal to minus 2 by 13. Simple. This question number 2 is very easy. You can try this by own. And question number 3, I shall solve one question. Now I will try the question number 4. Now question number 4 is 3 4 4 1 by 5 plus minus 5 3 by 10 plus 1 by 2. Here 5 into 4 20, 21 by 5, then here plus 5 into 10 50, 50 plus 3 minus 53 by 10 plus 1 into 2, 2 plus 1 3 by 2, 3 by 2. Now 21 by 5, here plus minus becomes minus 53 by 10 plus 3 by 2. Now we have to take the LCM of 5, 10 and 2. Now LCM 5 1 2 2 2 1 1 1. So the LCM is 10. Here 21 into 2 minus 53 into 1 plus 3 into 5. Now 21 into 2, here 42 minus 53 plus 15 by 10. So say 42 plus 15, 7, 57. 57 minus 53 by 10, this is equal to 53 4 by 10, 2 5. We are getting answer here 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is the answer. 2 by 5 is your answer. Now question number 4, verify the following. Question number 4, verify the following. Now you see these questions are about the properties of rational numbers. The question is in this question is in what is a commutative property. What was the commutative property? If a plus b is equal to b plus a. You see here 3 by 4 plus minus 2 by 5 equal to minus 2 by 5 plus 3 by 4. This is in a commutative property. You have to verify this. Now question number 1 solution. Three by 4 plus minus 2 by 5. We are solving the portion in the left hand side. Now this one, since the HCF of these two numbers is 1, so their denominator will be 4 into 5. So here we can write 3 into 5 plus minus 2 into 4. 20, 15 minus 8, 7 by 20. Now on the other part, minus 2 by 5 plus 3 by 4. You can directly write 4 into 5 minus 2 into 4 plus 3 into 5 minus 8 plus 15 by 20. We are getting 7 by 20. So we are getting the same value here. For the right hand side we are getting 7 by 28, and also for the left hand side we are getting a 7 by 20. Therefore we can write therefore 3 by 4 plus minus 2 by 5 equal to minus 2 by 5 plus 3 by 4. Now similarly you can try this one. Oh no, sorry. Similarly you can try this one. All these are in commutative property. Now we are moving to question number 5. Now question number 5. Now the question number 5 here, the question are in the is about associative property. These all are in associative property. Now I shall solve. Suppose I am solving the number 2. Students, you must try this at home. This one I am solving in the class. The question number 2. Minus 20 plus 3 by minus 5 plus minus 7 by minus 10 equal to minus 20 plus 3 by minus 5 plus 7 by 10 minus. Now we will solve this portion first. Minus 20 plus we can write 3 by minus 5 as directly minus 3 by 5 plus, and this minus cancels, it remains 7 by 10, then equal to minus 20 plus, we will solve this one first, the bracket. LCM of 5 and 10 is 10, minus 3 into 2 plus 7 into 1 is equal to minus 20 plus here minus 6 plus 7 by 10 equal to minus 20 plus 1 by 10 minus 20 plus 1 by 10. So if we add this one, here it becomes LCM 10 minus 2 into 10 plus 1 equal to minus 200 plus 1 by 10 equal to minus 199 by 10. I forgot to write here 3 by minus 5 plus minus 7 by minus 10. Now we are going to solve this portion now. This portion minus 20 plus 3 by minus 5 plus minus 7 by minus 10 equal to minus 20 plus, we can write this one as minus 3 by 5 plus minus minus cancels out, and this one this become 10 equal to using 5 minus 20 into 5 plus minus 3 into 1 plus 7 by 10 equal to minus 100 plus minus 3 by 5 plus 7 by 10. So minus 103 minus 100 minus 3 by 5 plus 7 by 10 minus 103 by 5 plus 7 by 10 into LCM 10 minus 103 into 2 plus 7 into 1. Now 103 6 0 2 minus 20 plus 7 by 10. So what will be the answer? Minus 206 plus 7. It is minus 199 by 10. Therefore this one equal to this one, hence verified. So you can write therefore minus 20 plus 3 minus 5 plus minus 7 by 10 equal to minus 7 by 10. So I am stopping here till question number 5. In the next video we shall solve from question number 6. So thank you students.